I am on my way to an antique show with some of my friends, and if I pick anything up, then I will probably turn this into a video about what I picked up. And if I don't, then no one will be seeing this. But just in case I do, I am on my way to a local antique show from 12 to 5 with some of my friends, and hopefully they have vintage sewing stuff. Was at the antique show. I didn't get any footage of the stuff there because it was so busy. I just would have been mostly video of people's hands looking at stuff. I did get a couple pictures I might try to include, but this is the stuff I got for me. I got this really cute vintage 1950s hat in different shades of pink. I really love it, and I'm planning on making a 1950s pink dress, and I'm hoping it coordinates. I got these for my son. I got these glasses that I'm hoping to eventually get replaced with my prescription, but I like the 1950s style, and they fit my face nicely, and it would be good for pictures. And of course, I love sewing things, so I got this little tiny oil can. It probably will need new like little rubber stoppers, but I thought it was really cute. I love little things. I got this compact. It is a loose powder compact. You can tell by the cardboard, and the mirror is missing, but it wasn't very much. And although modern mirrors are too thick to fit in there, modern fake plastic mirrors would fit in there if I do decide to put something in it. And I got this little tiny sewing set because I love finding vintage sewing things. So it has like where you wind your thread, and in here opens up, and it has a little sewing needle and some little safety pins. And I love looking for vintage sewing supplies. I like these little tiny, like how cute that'd be in your little purse. And I don't think anything in this batch was vintage, it was just marked old. But look, it's a little tiny old-fashioned iron. So I had to have that for my sewing room. And this is like I'd say like a 90s pendant, and a little maple leaf, and another little brooch with a little blue rhinestone. But that came as a set, so I got everything for the iron. And I found one of these. It is a keychain from Tupperware, because Tupperware, I believe, made this toy originally. And I had always wanted one because look how much it fits my little Tommy doll. I'm going to take the keychain part off, but I love finding little toys for my little Tommy dolls. That's another thing I'm always on the hunt for. And that is everything I got at the antique show. It's not very much. And with the same friend I went out with, we went to an estate sale. So now I want to show you everything I got at this estate sale. The first thing I'll show you is this attachments box. Now I did get the sew machine, and this came with it. It's not here though, so I can't include it in the video, but I do have some pictures I'll try to include. It was Duchess Seamstress, something like that. And these are greased. I cannot pronounce that properly. But it's the ones where the little feet slide on this way. And it came with a bunch of attachments and some bobbins, and it's a treadle machine. And the painting on the sewing machine makes me think it's like 1920s or 1930s. I am having a little bit of a hard time finding information on it, but I will now show you some pictures. I also got these handful of notions. Now, this is a great big spool of like snap tape. And this is one side of the snaps. And this is the other, well, I guess that one's not, but this is the other side of the snaps. And I don't really know what I'm going to use it for other than I was like, ooh, snaps with no sewing. That might be good for mock-ups or maybe petticoats or something. And they are on a cotton tape. You can tell because they're definitely yellowing, but they don't seem rotted at all. And I got them for like $1 a piece. This was originally 10 cents per yard. Yeah, I got them for $1 each. And I got this hook and eye tape made in Canada, so you know it's vintage. And I want to make some girdles and lingerie, so I thought this would be handy to have. So I'm excited for that because this stuff is usually expensive. And I got a fancy little tiny tea strainer because I have a problem with tea stuff. And I got some books. I picked up this A History of Costume Books. Kohl's own, so that's probably definitely not yesterday. And it's a little bit of history, and it does have diagrams in it, which is what I was the most excited for. See? Now it doesn't really have the drafting instructions, but I think with these diagrams it shouldn't be too terribly difficult to figure it out. Like, you know, this is waist to shoulder, right? By Carl Kohler. I got this little pamphlet of custom results in home dressmaking through simple pressing methods. So I think this is all about ironing and pressing. But I love the vintage pictures. Singer's Dressmaking Guide. Facts about fabric. And I really like these pictures. Like, look how cute that sewing room is. I want it. Pleats, bindings, pockets, sleeve setting, plackets and sashes, turning hems, children's clothes, first school dresses, clothes for juniors, Singer fashion aids. Well, it was in Singer's best interest to teach you how to sew, and to get you to buy their things. And this is the one I was really excited about. Corticelli Home Needlework, 4th quarter, 1903. So it is full of stuff about embroidery. It has really nice photos. I just love those little cushions. Pictures of the dresses, 6 simple sofa cushions, doilies, centerpieces, more cushions. Like, look how vibrant. Like, imagine how colorful that would have been, brand new. And I believe that there was even like directions for tatting, German stroke stitch. Oh yes, woven beadwork frames, tatted medallion, tatting applique, more pillows, lace and silk. Look how beautiful she looks. The little baby's bonnet. So these are also more things I'd like to get scanned. Corsets for the woman of fashion. The acme of perfection, they please the most fastidious. They are unequaled of comfort, style, finish, and durability, retaining their shape flawlessly over long wear. All the leading dry goods stores in Canada carry PD corsets, prices ranging from $1.25 to $10. I do like that photo. Oh, mittens, more pictures. And that is everything I got at the estate sale. My next video should definitely be a sewing one.